Welcome back to The Express. I'm Tiffany Gurdon. When taking a stroll through the streets of downtown Hope, you might end up walking right on past it. But that's okay, because this small operation does the majority of its business on the internet. I had a chance to duck into the cozy cubby on Wallace Street known as Anna's Incense to smell her scent of success. Let's take a whiff. No, it's not a craft class, and no, they aren't for hippies. These incense are being made in Hope, BC, ready to be packaged up and shipped out around the world. Having survived the dot-com crash of the early 2000s, Anna's Incense has managed to find a market outside of town and the country.
Everybody burns incense. It's not just for hippies. It's not just for kids trying to hide smoke smell. It's for everybody. People use it in cooking to get rid of smells in the house. They use it for just to make a nice fragrance. They use it in religious practices. People use it for all kinds of different reasons. Anna's Incense I started when I was in grade 11 in high school, and I started at the Abbotsford Flea Market, and I was doing flea markets and festivals and stuff. Now I do all my business online, and I ship internationally every day. Most of my customers are from the US.
Anna came in, and her business acumen was 10 times what any of us was, and she just went to town and then got it all happening. They're brilliant. I mean, I can't think of anything else because nobody else has ever done it. And if you go on the internet, you may find 3 or 4 other incense sites. But Anna's is definitely the top #1 everywhere you look.
I've sent incense to death row. I supply prisons in Canada for religious purposes. I do send a fair bit overseas to the US military. I've sent it to Baghdad and Iraq and Afghanistan. Their European stations overseas. I've sent it to tiny little islands in the middle of the South Pacific. I think that they use it for a taste of home. You know, they feel like this is something that reminds me of home. I've had people overseas tell me they use it just to get rid of the stink in their bunks and their barracks, and probably some religious practices too.
Anna originally sold her incense through a small store on Yahoo, but now caters to her 90% American customers through her wholesale and retail sites. But she still keeps her door open to the locals.
Most people that walk in here go, "What is this? What are you doing here? How do you make a living selling incense in Hope?" But really, it's the big picture, and it's a global market. It really is.
They're doing a great job, and Anna's Incense is just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, I've been impressed from day one. I can't believe this whole thing has actually been working. Anna's making herself a nice living, and I'm very happy about that. Of course, after 5 or 6 years, she's fired me because I was doing things like they did in 1970, and she's doing things in 2000s.
I would really like to expand. I have a degree in marketing, so I have a lot of marketing ideas that I'd like to pursue. And basically just keep it going and let it do what it wants to do with a little bit of help from me.
Anna hopes to create different lines of incense tailored to certain stores to continue evolving and expanding into the future. In Hope, I'm Tiffany Gurdon for